All right, everybody, welcome back to Dreamhack Austin for some Capcom Pro Tour premiere action.
Yes.
I am James Chen.
Tasty Steve.
How's everybody going?
It's going good, man. You missed some crazy matches.
Dude, look, okay, so I got in late last night, so I slept in a little bit.
Okay.
I'll admit, I slept in, but when I woke up, I was like, all right, let's see what's action's going on. I turn on my phone, I switch to Twitch just to see what's going on, and I see you and David, and you're like, CJ Truth just beat Punk. And I was like, what? What? How did I miss this? Like, bad timing on my part. So.
That was a crazy match. I'm definitely going to go back and look at it. But, of course, our next match, NS Ludwig versus DSB. I'm not familiar with DSB, are you?
I feel like I've seen him before, for sure. All these faces seem so familiar these days. But Lud, of course, one of the players from a New York scene, very, very strong Chun-Li player. I mean, he's been trying to make Chun-Li work, obviously.
I respect it.
Yeah. I know that he's talked... Okay, what's interesting here is that I think I've seen him talk about using Colleen before.
Really?
So DSB is going with Colleen here, which means that Lud might actually have some experience and some knowledge on how to fight this character.
I wonder if Mr. DSB knows this. He stopped all my mix-ups. Of course he did.
All right, let's see how this goes.
I like the Colleen color, though. I like the color.
Well, they match. They definitely match. They could go to the prom now, so... Now, using the double jump to get in. Here we go.
Spacing. Really well. Using that double jump.
Oh, Lud going right to shenanigans right at the beginning. Okay, gonna use that as fast as he can and close the stun. Now he just needs the instant overhead. Yep.
Push to the corner. Nice neutral jump.
Oh, and then just shimmied. Look at this. And 30 seconds in, and Lud still has just finally took some chip from that V trigger.
Look at the range that Ludwig is playing at.
Yeah.
He's so far away. That's like well outside of like sweep distance. It's around the distance where she can throw Hailstorm.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like DSB is actually taking that option, you know?
Punish. On the hands. Cross under. Finds legs again. Nice confirm.
Yeah, here we go. What's the follow-up? Oh, okay, gonna go for V-trigger. Goes for the cross-up, but see, Lud was ready for it. He had it. He was able to block the cross-up. It's like he recognized that setup. You can't really get much if you just double jump right over their head. You need to distance that properly so that you can actually, Lud had the punish earlier, not that time, just the crouch. Oh my!
Is that a whip
God!
punish? What the? Yo,
Lud is out for blood.
Yo, that was ridiculous. Well, he definitely has some experience with the character. Yeah. Because he saw that button and instantly did critical art. Spacing in favor of Ludwig. You see he's playing really far away, not falling for any of those mix-ups. You saw that block?
Yeah.
That was so good.
All right, here we go.
DSB back to the drawing board.
Okay, gets the cross-up, but no confirm, unfortunately. And yeah, you can see, Lud knows what's punishable, he knows what's negative, so he's able to punish Colleen properly. That's what happens a lot of the times when you use a brand new character. A lot of people don't actually know the frame datas just yet.
Right. No anti-air from Ludwig. There's a throw from DSB trying to get something started. Has a little gray life. Confirm into trigger. And you see that stun bar going up. Part of our V-trigger ability is the fact that that stun stays there.
There it is. She's frozen. That should be able to finish it.
Oh,
maybe,
the throw?
maybe?
Ugh.
Okay,
the throw.
okay.
Always the throw that seals the deal.
I believe it is the most damaging option, too, out of all the follow-ups.
Yeah, you see a lot of people with Colleen, they actually try to push mix-ups sometime, and it works out. But like you said before, sometimes it's just better to take that throw, get that damage, get that knockdown, especially in the corner. Speaking of throws and knockdowns in the corner.
I did see a reversal from Colleen, so it sounded like an EX came out. So whatever it was, Lud was able to throw it. Here we go, big damage. Gets the knockdown. Needs one more mix-up and setup.
Great confirm there by Ludwig.
That's just the thing about Chun-Li, though. She's not really known anymore as a big damage character. Oh, okay.
That vanity step goes for an air-to-air with that roundhouse. Another vanity step. EX finds the hit. Hailstorm. There's a backdash from Ludwig.
Alright, activates V-trigger. Just goes for pressure instead. Doesn't look like he's gonna do. Oh yeah, see the double jump distances are not good. He's just leaving himself vulnerable in that situation.
And Ludwig's playing it really smart because he's stepping to that position on purpose just to punish.
Yeah.
Just in case they try to come down. That's why he ate that air-to-air, the air-to-air roundhouse. And I think our air-to-air roundhouse is really good. It has a nice delayed hitbox.
Okay, gonna combo after the V-skill. We haven't actually seen DSB really use the V-skill all that much. Oh, Lud says, you know what? I know what you're going for. You got these little...
Really smart wake up EX bird. Then there's a whiff punish into EX legs again. Stun? Oh, so close.
Low this time. Last time he went instant overhead, so this time he goes low. Knockdown in the corner. What's the mix-up? Oh, he went for the body, the dead body cross-up.
The reversal. Oh.
I was wondering, like, is that ice just chilling there, you know?
I didn't know what was about to happen. I was like, it's ice, so it's going to be there.
Oh, man. And I also respect the fact that you've been calling it Vanity Step.
Oh, yeah. I want to say Dandy Step.
Yeah, I know. I still just call it Dandy Step. I'm like, whatever. You stole that from Slayer. Sorry.
I just realized that DSB had a Captain America jersey on. And it says Super Soldier on the back. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Okay. I didn't realize that. But is that Kelvin? That is Kelvin.
Kelvin Jeong coming up versus Damage.
All right. You can see Mr. Capwan in the back right there doing his job. And of course, doing a great job there, being a TO at all these events. Dude,
look at this whiff punish. This dude.
Look at this. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I have enough time to react to this and punish. There we go.
That was so good.
Yeah. Well, and I say, you know, whiff punishing is hard in this game. Well, Lud says, you know what? I got this.
If you look at that character, that's where that character knowledge, that experience comes in.
Yeah.
Because that was the only reason that was possible. Like, oh, that was a roundhouse. I think I'm gonna try and whiff punish it with critical art.
Are you Steve Scotter today?
I think I am Steve Scotter.
Steve
Scott R.
I'm gonna call you the Scouter, right? Steve. You gotta get.
Yo, I actually have one of those. I just never wore it.
Really?
Shout outs to Monique. She actually got me one. Still in the box though.
Okay, you need to do that now. Put that on so now I can call you Steve Scouter.
Steve Scouter. So of course, Damage coming up versus Kelvin Jeong. We've seen him jump ship a few times. He went from Armika season 1, season 2, of course, Urien.
Yeah. Well, it's a good choice. Urien is a very strong character. Although it's interesting. Did you see that recent? There was that recent post where a bunch of Japanese players listed their top 7 characters, and no one had Cammy in their top 7 at all, and Urien was only there like twice in very low positions.
Do you agree with that?
I think Cammy and Urien are like 2 of the best characters in the game. I had them at like number 1 and 2, and CJ Truth showed us why.
Exactly. I like that you're embracing how good Cammy is.
No, she's ridiculous and interesting. We're gonna get another Colleen here from Damage. So you know what? I guess with all the warm weather here in Texas, they need to play some ice characters just to chill out a little bit or something. Because we've got. Yeah, I'm gonna bust out all of the Batman Forever, Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger puns, right?
Dash up into hands again. Gonna be able to get a mix-up or a throw. Takes the mix-up.
Alright, gets the stun. Oh no! Yeah, he had to do the jump attack a little too early. Maybe it was the height of Urien that threw him off, but here we go. V-trigger activation, no quick rise. Smart stuff from Jeong, but it's not even remotely over because guess what? We are Aegis Reflector time, and he gets the mix-up!
Oh, and then he drops it. He doesn't want to win. He didn't want to win. Kelvin Jeong didn't want to win.
No, Kelvin, not like this. You had it. You had all the Urien mix-ups all ready to go.
Damage's Colleen is looking good, though.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Whoops. Missed the vanity step.
Looks like he missed it. Cross under mid-screen, and he ends with the fierce hands to get that knockdown.
Okay. Oh, that neutral jump, but you know what? That vanity step went really far, and you see that V-skill on whiff. On whip, it's really fast. It's hard to punish. We saw Punko use that a lot at NCR. Oh no!
Nice.
Sniffing out the headbutt.
That was such a good punish on that whip headbutt, or attempt to anyway. Tech on the throw.
Interesting. He had saved the Aegis Reflector on that last hit. Now just trying to go for mix-up.
Tries to throw full charge.
Critical.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my God!
There we go. Jump low.
Oh man, that was nervous time right there for Kelvin. Colleen, I believe, 1,000 health, right? So, don't think she is one of the typical Capcom female bias.
Jump in, roundhouse finds the hit.
Okay, good block on the overhead. Here we go, in with the EX knees. But again, a lot of jabs from Damage. Damage is throwing out a lot of jabs in a lot of situations.
Check out my suit.
But Kelvin's going to be able to get the finish here off of the stun. Okay, so he almost had to come back on round 1, dropped it, but then was able to come back in the next 2 rounds and take it pretty convincingly.
He's been doing a really good job. Damage. He's been doing a really good job of converting from the jabs. Thing is, he's scaling a lot. He's using 2 jabs to confirm. On top of that, finishing every one of the mix-ups he gets, and that's definitely coming back to her.
Too far for the punish on that V skill. Oh my God! And wow, what a great confirm off of that charged fierce.
Kelvin getting a little more disrespectful, just throwing out headbutts right now.
Kelvin actually is one of the best Urians at spacing out that light kick chariot tackle in neutral.
Damage finds another hit, gets the hard knockdown with the throw.
Damage with the damage. Uh-oh. Here we go now. What's the mix-up? But you know what? Kelvin's still just a tiny bit away from getting that V-trigger. Doesn't have it, but he's not even going to need it. And like I said, spacing that light chariot tackle every time so that when he gets the hit, he can confirm the combo off of it.
And now he's aware. He's aware that he's looking for those jabs. Well, Kelvin's aware that he's going to keep going to these jabs, and he's using that to his advantage.
Damage, once again. That V-skill, you know, at first I was like, it's just not safe on block, so it's not very good. But when I saw Punko...
Ooh, random EX tackle.
Nice. Yeah, when I saw Punko use that V-skill, it really changed my mind on how that move works. Oh my God, the EX headbutt, because of course, why not?
Jumps, there's a button. Crush counter again. And Damage just looks like he's falling apart right now. And it was so hard for him to get back in that game. Kelvin Gion's movement didn't change as much, but he just started hitting more buttons. He would dash up, going to strong this time around, getting more throws where Damage wasn't doing enough damage because he was getting scaled so hard. So.
Exactly. So, but yeah, you know that meme of, you know, like, don't trust even yourself, right? Damage just took too much damage right there. So.
He definitely took way too much damage. That's what happens when you lose, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So good job to Kelvin Gian. Moving on. Let me see if I can figure out what pool.
And he was looking a little flustered at first. We saw him, and he was looking a little flustered at first. Damage came out doing really cool setups on top of the fact that he did more than enough damage, taking the setup sometimes taking the damage in the corner just to get the hard knockdown on throw. But after that, Kelvin Gian made some really smart adjustments, and that's what took him through to take that W.
Yeah, so that's going to be in Pool B1. You can follow along at smash.gg. But Pool 1 here, we have Damage, as we saw. We also had Kelvin Gian, we saw. But every one of these pools is just ridiculous, right? So we've got NY Chris G is also in this pool. Nasser's in this pool. I also saw Broly Legs is in this pool as well.
I was just talking to somebody about Broly Legs. Smug is in this pool as well?
Yeah, and you know what the funny... Smug is in Pool B2.
Oh, okay, B2, my
He's
mistake.
in B2 along with Gamer B and, let's see here, Takuya Sugi.
Oh, wow.
I'm really excited to see him.
This tournament is stacked. But, of course, next up we have Burnout Fighter versus Jetstream Senpai. That's a cool name. I'm about that name. Jetstream Senpai? That guy...
Is it Sam? I
think
it's
Senpai. Oh, that's whack. Your name's whack now.
Well, unless his name is Sam, then, you know.
Still whack.
Still whack? No, not good enough?
No go.
No, not good enough?
Nah.
Man, one letter change went from you're all about this to it's whack.
I'm just saying. First off, the name Jetstream, and then you add Senpai to it, that's the winning combination. But if you just change it to Sam because your name's Sam, bad deal, bro.
Well, it looks like this is Pool B3. And so these guys are in here, but also Shen Chang is in this. F-Champ, Filipino Champ is in here, and Commander Jesse is in here as well.
Oh, and Heshin Chang is in B3 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Shen Chang, yeah. So Shen Chang and Sien, not confusing at all. So Pool B4 has Alex Myers, Bonchan, DSB, who we saw earlier. Kizzy K is in here.
Yo, Kizzy
Yeah, we saw Lud. Oh, Cyanide is in here as well. Another strong Texas player who's been very good at Cross Tekken, and then also very strong at Mortal Kombat as well. So a lot of good players here. Again, like I said, you can follow along at Smash.gg. We're at Wave B right now.
The tournament is so stacked. It's like, oh man. I was telling them, like, I was hanging out with Hess and Chang and hanging out with Cyanide at Arcade UFO.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay,
and when
okay.
that having that little pub to go and like play. I say pub, but that's just games.
Right,
but
yeah,
it's a really cool place to go and engage.
Yeah.
There were lines there just to play, and then Ice was there as well,
dang,
and then
okay,
Phenom was there, and like
nice.
and that is just a testament to how crazy this tournament is going to be, because that's
Everyone
all like
was there,
everybody
yeah,
was there, and I was like, oh man. And then we're in Texas, so Fubar Duck is somewhere waiting to beat somebody up. Like, the place is dangerous.
Yeah, no, I managed to go there during South by Southwest. It's very cool to see that arcade is thriving so well for Fubar Duck.
I love that place. Like that was my first time there. And like I saw Ryan and I told him, I was like, man, I really like what you're doing here in Arcade UFO.
Jealous,
so
right?
I was really I told him, I was like, I love this place.
Yeah,
so.
dude, and they also had a Tetris Grandmaster 3 there. No, but I mean, I just we mentioned earlier, Smug is in Pool B too. I hope he got a lot of rest, because I mentioned I got in really late, right?
Yeah.
So I basically got to the curb to get picked up by my ride Austin at about 2 a.m. and I was standing out there and I heard, "Yo, James," and I turned and Smug is sitting there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was waiting for a ride as well, and I actually managed to leave before him. So let's hope he got some good rest before he showed up.
He'll be fine. He's from New York. He knows how to manage these things.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, regardless, guys, thanks for hanging out. Dreamhack Austin 2017, Tasty Steve, James Chin, Street Fighter V action more on the way. I need to figure out, is it a typo? Is it Jetstream Senpai or Sampai? I want to know this.
Take a look at this here. Let's see. I see. I don't see his. Oh, here it is. No, his name is Sam D. So I'm pretty sure that is not a typo. So unfortunately, it's just gonna be whack.
Yeah, he's just whack. Now he has to lose. Burnout Fighter's gonna beat him because of the name. I hope he tells him. He's like, yo, you should change your name to Jetstream Senpai.
I mean, Burnout Fighter's real name is Kevin, right? So there's no real way to do like Burnout Fighter or something like that, right?
See, that would be reaching way too far. But that's when you have to understand that you have to change your name.
But see, that right there is proof how that little change can turn your name from something cool like Burnout Fighter to something whack like Burnout Fighter.
Or Jetstream Senpai. Come on, man. Should know better.
Oh, man. Poor Jetstream Senpai. Now he's just going to have all these people blowing up his Twitter.
He's going to learn. It's okay.
All of his friends are going to be like, yo, Steve and James were talking crap about your
I'm pretty sure he's a nice person. He's probably pretty good at Street Fighter. Who knows? He might win this match.
I mean, he's a nice-looking gentleman there. I mean, usually when you see someone with, like the stubble and the mustache, they kind of have this, like, mean look to him. But look at him. He's like this really, really gentle-looking guy, dude.
Yeah, he seems pretty chill. Got a nice Funimation lanyard on there. And, of course, Burnout Fighter. This guy is definitely a world warrior. And travels like I don't even think I've been a place and I have not seen him. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Dude, I swear he's like that weird like character that's in the show that just is at all the events so that you have someone that you recognize. Like, he's the main character of some story because he just like shows up to every one of these. Either that or he's like a mythical, like, magical creature that shows up to all of these. He doesn't actually exist, Burnout Fighter, but he just appears at all the events. And I know his home is across the sea, right? He lives in Asia. But he's out here all the time for all these. I mean, I see him.
And he's entering. He enters Wednesday night fights. He goes to these events. He enters all of them. And I feel like at some point in time, he's definitely just going to start beating people up.
Well, he's going to try starting right here to beat out Sampai, and he's doing a really good job. A good start. Oh, look at him threading the needle. Oh, no, yeah. Every time you see that fireball above your head, everybody's like, oh, shoot, time to attack Dalsum, and then slide into fireball into combo is such a common sequence. When you see that fireball above your head from Dalsum, resist all urge to try to hit Dalsum, because usually you're doing it too late.
Round 2.
First round goes to Burnout Fighter.
Okay, gets in there.
Viking. Teleport to the other side. Goes too heavy with the thunder kick. Neutral jump, roundhouse slide. And Burnout Fighter looks to be running away with this one.
Oh, no. Well, that's going to be a big punish.
Fresh counter roundhouse goes into flame. Doesn't kill, though.
Well, he had the super on deck. If he had ever gotten a screen away, he probably just would have activated it and just watched whatever Sampai was going to do and counter it properly. But yeah, see, look at this. Look at the smile from Sampai.
Stop trying to sell me Jetstream Sampai. That's whack. Don't keep trying to talk me into liking this guy's name. He might be a cool guy, but that name is not cool.
He looks like such a gentle guy. I mean, come on. You can't blame him for the Sampai there.
I'm going to try to talk him out of it. I'm going to just tell him to change it to Jetstream Senpai.
Just go straight to Senpai instead? Okay. All right, nice. I like the lack of quick rise there. Oh, no, but
there's
too
the
close.
stun.
3 stuns, 3 rounds so far. Yeah, so you just get away from that fireball, but...
And this time holding back, like you said before, but this time jumps into the fireball.
It's always the worst when you jump and you see that fireball coming because you're just like, I can't do anything about this.
A lot of times you're in autopilot. That's why people get hit by stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't ready for the instant teleport. Burnout Fighter working on 4 for 4. Can he get 4 for 4 for stun? He's had
over.
3 stuns in 3 rounds so far.
Anti-air tries to slide under again.
Yeah.
That standing fierce from Dawson, really good. That surprises a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a full screen low, you know, but it has a lot of startup. And
we saw last round, he actually jumped over it and is like cleared it, but he wasn't able to punish.
Right. Yeah, right now it just looks like Sampai doesn't know how to get in. And Ken is usually pretty good at getting in on Dalsum. He just has to be very hard to read, just run a lot. Oh, well,
nice.
Okay, you can also do that. You can do the Aita strategy. But then you see how he backdashed after he landed the EX uppercut? As soon as he landed that, that was his opportunity to go in, but instead a backdash, and he just kind of lost all of his momentum, unfortunately.
Well, Jetstream Sampai goes down to Burnout Fighter.
Man, you said that with so much disdain, too. You're just
I'm
like,
just saying,
just
man, he's right on the cusp of having a cool name, and now he doesn't, you know? It's sad.
I mean, it's a cute pun, right? I mean, it's like someone that's like...
No, Sampai. I want you to say that. I want you to look in the mirror and say that. Anyways, we are going to take a quick break. More Street Fighter V when we come back. I believe Bonchan will be next up on stream.
Okay,
I love him. Punk loves him. Come back. More Street Fighter V action when we return.
You're watching Dreamhack Austin on the Capcom Pro Tour as presented by PlayStation 4. Brought to you by Zowie, a brand by BenQ, official monitor of the Capcom Pro Tour. Razer, the official Street Fighter V fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. And HyperX, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And you are all watching this on Twitch.tv, home of the Capcom Pro Tour. All right, everybody, welcome back to Dreamhack Austin. You have a message, don't you?
Yo, Jetstream Sampai, thanks to Curl Dave, I think his name is. He sent me a photo of Jetstream Sam. That character looks sick. I take back what I said. You have a cool name. Because so that character looks sick.
That was from Metal Gear Rising?
Metal Gear Rising. I've never played Metal Gear Rising, and I really want to play it, but now I definitely got...
That's Revengeance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that before. I can't remember Jetstream Sam, but I burned through that game super fast. But yeah, that character looks pretty cool. And speaking of really cool, we've got Bonchan here going up against Way South Dave.
Yeah, I've seen Dave play before. He has a pretty good Rashid. I want to see how he deals with this matchup because it's really hard for Nash. Him having a 4-frame jab makes it a lot more difficult for him to deal with some of the pressure coming from Rashid. He has to spend a lot of his resources, mostly his trigger and V reversal, just to stop it. So I want to see. Nice cross under.
Yeah. Well, Bonchan just really hasn't given Way South Dave an opportunity to get any of that offense going. Look at this. Bonchan has just been picking his spaces and finding the right offensive timing all day.
Tries to go for the throw. Gets out of the corner using that wall jump.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because Ways Out Dave finally had that momentum a little bit. Then he whiffed that throw, and then that was pretty much it. Okay, here we go. Into the V trigger.
HP spinner. There's an anti-air jab, and there's a jump in from Bonchan. A crouching light kick, standing strong counter hit. That's good.
All right, so Bonchan taking that first round again. Just didn't really give Waste Out Dave to take advantage. Oh no, that was too far for the combo. That was a weird punish from Waste Out Dave. It connected, but
it pushed him to the corner. And like I said before, Nash dealing with pressure from Rashid is a lot harder because because of the buttons that he has at his disposal.
But so far, oh, that was weird. You see, it only hit a few times, and the rest of it whiffed.
No punish, just takes the space back.
Okay, here we go, but he went for the throw, and that throw tech pushed him away. But here we go, a little bit more pressure now from Way South Dave. Oh, Bonchan, what a conversion.
Confirmed into critical art. Is that the round, James? I'm going to let you call it.
It's going to kill.
Oh,
Dang
no.
it. Oh, God, I was so off. I wasn't even close.
Oh, wow, down fierce.
I hate all you people making me call these things.
Trigger.
You know what? They nerfed the damage of it between Season 1 and Season 2. If it was Season 1, it would have killed, and that's why I said that.
I set you up, James. I knew it wasn't going to kill. I just wanted to see if you knew that it wasn't going to kill. That was my fault. Because I wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty sure. But, you know, you're the veteran.
Why you do this to me, Steve?
You're the veteran. I just wanted to use your powers to see. I wanted to know. I mean, now we know.
Veteran is also equal to the word senile, you know, so.
Game 2, Bonchan looking really good. Way South Dave not able to get any footing in this matchup.
Oh, there we go. Goes right under the Sonic Boom. Nice. Okay, that's an option we haven't seen him use yet.
Yeah, Rashid can react to Boom at a lot of ranges with that V-skill attack. So Bonchan has to be careful, and I think Way South Dave isn't using it as much as he should. And I'm pretty sure Bonchan is aware. That's why he's not throwing too many booms.
What a great whip punish from Bonchan with that sweep. Oh, and then
air throw. That knee hike. That moonsault to get in goes right over that down fierce.
Yeah, the down fierce leaned him just a little far forward so that he was able to escape from that. Here we go. Waste out there. Oh no! I think he was supposed to like take a step in the crouching heavy punch maybe after the throw.
And this is what I was talking about. As you see, he had that pressure in the corner. Oh wow!
And then he puts himself into the corner with a mistimed cross up so he can get anything. That time it did kill. So.
Oh yeah, that was definitely gonna kill. Bonchan on set point right now. Waste out Dave just not able to get started.
I'm gonna make you call this out from now on, at least with Nash, right?
Okay, all right.
You know Nash. You know
right.
Nash. So there you go. Okay. Trying to apply some pressure, but here we go. But Waste out Dave respecting the low jab from Nash afterwards.
That was a really smart check there. Down first again. Wow, right into a sweep from Bonchan. Tech on the throw in the middle of the screen, and the corner pressure is in favor of Rashid right now. Waste out Dave with the call out. EX spinner, and then puts himself in the corner again, and you're going to give Bonchan the entire back of the screen. That's not the smartest thing to do.
Oh, and he's going to be able to convert off of that.
It's a little meter. Here's a mix-up.
Steal a little bit of your life for myself. Thank you very much. Oh, and even challenged the wall jump from Rashid. Gets the trade, so he still doesn't have to deal with any way south pressure.
Dash up, clips him with the boom and the follow-through. Bonchan moves on. And Way South Dave just couldn't get it started. Like, that was the whole problem. If he had... You saw that Bonchan was aware that he knew he couldn't throw booms. That's why he was kind of fishing at that range. He can be able to get under it. And after that, it was kind of like downhill. Way South Dave was not able to get his game started because he wasn't able to get any of that pressure started.
Right.
So.
All right, well, good job for Bonchan. I mean, no surprise that he's moving on here. Not saying anything about Way South Dave, but it's just that Bonchan, remember, he was top 8 at NCR with a character that a lot of people thought had his legs chopped off. That's the common.
I've seen a lot of Bonchan is the last Nash. I've seen memes about it. It's pretty much true. And I'm a big fan of Bonchan. I watch a lot of Bonchan. So seeing how he plays some of these matchups, especially with a character that they say is not that good anymore, I think it's That's the best part about it.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? Because I know last season, for example, you were saying like everyone was like, "Oh my God, Nash is top tier," and you're like, "He's not top tier," right?
Yeah.
So when you went from season 1 to season 2, like, what was your initial reaction? Did you feel like he could still be used? Or?
Me and Sajam actually talked about it, and one of the things that we agreed upon is that he definitely still has things, but Nash is a different character now. Like, he still has the same tools, but he's a different character now. You can't apply him in the same situation. You got to be careful of medium kick scythe. V reversal kind of goes right out the window. Not out the window, but V skill goes. It's not as good. Well, V skill's fine, but V trigger isn't as good because you can stuff it in a lot of situations. And it just seems like you had to relearn that character. And the only person that actually took the time to do that was Bonchan.
Yeah.
And now you get people kind of modeling their Nash gameplay off of that.
Yeah.
And seeing him deal with, like, considered bad matchups is like it's beautiful. I like to see how he deals with some of these situations. So, and of course Bonchan moves on like we said before. However, next up, EG's very own NY Chris G versus Mugan Ex.
That's right. And Chris G here, nice, freshly shaven here now.
That's a fresh shave. He still has a 5 o'clock shadow. He like, if I shave, there's no hair on my. If I shave like where I don't want hair, there will be no hair.
Okay.
I feel like that's a New York thing. I feel like that only happens to New York people. Like, they shave and they still have a 5 o'clock stubble. I just feel like that's what happens. All right, here we go. Another Rashid here.
That's interesting. So from the Texas player, we saw 2 Colleens, and now we see 2 Rashids. And of course, Chris G is gonna go with Guile.
The most stable of the characters that he plays.
Yeah.
He goes to Guile a lot more.
He has some alternates in Urien and Ibuki, although Ibuki is the one that I think that he trusts in more a little bit now. So
while I know sometimes he switches and he plays Urien depending on the matchup mostly, I haven't seen him too many times switch to Ibuki as of late, but
it's really interesting because Chris G here now. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna have the Rashids versus the Sonic Boom brothers here.
Oh wow! EX Boom to stop that advancing.
I know, didn't care. He's like, I don't care if this giant tornado's coming at me. I'm going to throw Sonic Booms at it. And nice. There we go. Yeah.
Not a block string. Activates trigger. Takes the first round. I like that roundhouse in the corner for Mugan Ex though. Or is it EX? Who knows? I think it's EX. All right, Mugan EX.
Okay. Because Mugan Ex sounds like something that's supposed to help eliminate like mucus from your.
Nice. And then you clear your throat. Mucus from your.
Yeah, exactly. I was just trying to give an example. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to do here.
Nice throw here by Guile.
All right. Anti-air light kick missed from Rashid. Chris playing a very defensive game, trying to build a little bit of that space. Wow, he just goes for the flash kick.
It's the crush counter. Oh, wow.
Nice conversion. Oh, no. I don't know what that miss was from Mugan
He wanted
Ex.
to get the hard knockdown and then go off the wall and jump out of the corner.
Right.
But he dropped that jumping fierce, and he gave Chris G a chance to get out of there.
There you go. You see Rashid's quick jump. I think Chris G was trying to... Oh, he's
just jumping?
Ship him out.
Oh.
I feel like Chris G was trying to use that V-trigger activation to charge up for the flash kick to catch Rashid out of the air, but he realized he did it just too late, and Rashid was almost already landing. That's just how quick that Rashid's jump feels. Even though it's not, I don't think his jump is actually faster than everyone else's. But
he had, like, if you do jump fierce with him, his body goes so like parallel in the air.
Yeah,
that it's really hard to hit him, and it seems like he jumps higher, but it's just the animation.
Yeah.
Gonna confirm midstream. Chris G back to throwing the booms.
Yep. Oh, nice. I like the dive kick to make sure he didn't land on the Sonic Boom, but then Chris G said, you know what?
Nah, I'm gonna punish you.
Yeah.
I like it.
He dashed forward just to make sure that he would block it and have the punish. Okay.
Skill to get under again.
We talked about that in the Nash matchup right there, being able to use the V-skill to get through that. However, Guile Sonic Boom much faster.
Now he's trying to get something started right now. Activates that trigger. Jumps off the wall. Still gets hit by that baby boom on recovery.
But it almost was better because Chris G, I think, could have gotten a better punish if he hadn't landed on the Sonic Boom. But flash kick from Chris G is going to take that round. He is at match point now.
There's that jump in again. Gonna push to the corner. Safe.
Oh, nice.
I like that series we just saw from Mugan Ex right there.
here we go. Here's some pressure. I mean, Guile has the same problem. No 3-frame normals. But Chris G is just not worried about that at all. Gets the 2-hit Sonic Boom to start applying his own pressure. He's gotten the corner position swap. Nice jump off the wall!
Gets that jump in fierce. Trying to get something to start a standing light kick. For that throw tech mid-screen again. And I feel like this is where Rashid wants to be. He has these options to try and get in. He's going to use that powered up tornado.
Stayed in the front, yep. And now went for the cross-up and gets the neutral jump. Not quite enough to kill. Oh, God. Chris G, if he gets
jumps
one
right after it.
okay,
Wake
I like
up. EX spinner from Mugan Ex. I like that. You got to use those resources.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Chris G knew that if he got the counter hit, he would basically be able to go into crazy Guile loops, into critical art, and win the round. And so Mugan EX said, you know what? Chris feels like this is his opportunity to get the offense going, so I'm just going to EX. Smart stuff. Oh, and he gets Chris G now with the shimmy. Here we go. Mix-ups. Oh!
Look at that stun bar from Chris G. You see him taking the opportunity to get out of there.
Yeah, and the EX Sonic Boom is going to build him some space and a lot of recovery. Oh, my God. And that fireball still going empty jump. Oh, and
activation after the jump in. We're going to get a nice little loop right here. Will he spin all that trigger meter? And we know Chris can do these, so it's not a problem.
Oh.
Reset. Neutral jump. Goes for the roundhouse. They sweep. Oh, they trade though.
Oh, wow. Catches him on the other side with that.
Another wake up EX spinner.
Oh, here we go. The V-trigger, but
finds the hit.
Okay.
What's going to happen? One more to take the round, and running spinner to take one match away. Man.
Nice. Great stuff from Mugan EX. And you see him shaking his head a little bit with a kind of an uncomfortable smile, like, wow, did I just take a game from Chris G? This is not how you want to feel. You should have a scowl. He should have his angry face on. Just being like, yeah, I can do this again, no problem.
Using a little too much of that V skill to get in. Chris G kind of reading it right now.
Oh, that's going to be a punish, yeah, I see.
Dash up just to get that punish into his boom, and instantly starts taking some of that screen back, charging Sonic Booms and walking backwards. It's really smart.
Alright, still zoning now. Mugan Ex has not had an opportunity to get in this round. Here he is. Now he's in, and there you see the Sara right there on the other side of him. But good defense. Chris G, look at this solid defense he's playing now. Oh, here we go. That crouching heavy punch. Such a great button for Rashid. Gets the crush counter sweep. And then I don't know what that V skill was.
A lot more activity here from Mugan Ex. There's a jump out, and you know Chris G just wants space so he can start chucking baby booms. Oh, tries to go for spinner to get through. Did not work out, and there's no flash kick. Almost he tries to interrupt.
Oh, but he didn't get the combo after the EX tornado.
Of course he's going to flash kick. You cannot do that. It's really scary because the minute you get any kind of momentum going versus Guile, your first instinct in some instances is to jump. You have to play smarter than that. Realize that he's always charging down back, and you got to change up that entry a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, trying to predict Sonic Booms, you're just kind of playing into his game.
That was godlike.
Oh, trade. Good trade for Chris G.
But look at the life lead. It's definitely in Mugan EX's favor. There's a V reversal this time. No flash kick. He was just holding back. Gets under it. Stand light kick.
Oh my God.
Flash
kick just goes for a Daigo flash kick there.
That homemade flash kick.
Oh, is that okay? It's gonna make it through. And yeah, I love Chris G walking up to block it just to get the V trigger out of play. Nice. Once again, flash kick. Oh, and he baits it out this time. And he has the V-trigger all ready to go. Is this going to be enough to kill? So there's two questions. How much damage is going to do? How much super meter is going to build up? Not going to be enough super meter.
He should be able to take it.
Oh my God. Spends 1 bar of the EX. Just takes it. Chris G moves on. And in the background there, you can see the other Chris T. You can also see Gamer B. You can see Senpai back there. So you're okay with the Senpai?
Oh, that's fine.
That works? Okay.
Senpai is fine.
Okay, well, I'm super excited for this next match, but let's take a look at this sequence here. Yeah, beautiful flash kick right through there.
Wake
this
up,
is the big
crush
punish.
counter. Ugh.
And then watch this health.
This activation.
Just bleed down, just little by little by little.
And that's one thing you can count on. Chris G not dropping those combos. Like, not dropping it. You already knew that once you got hit and your life is low versus Chris G and he gets triggered, you're probably dead.
Dude, remember, he was the guy who played Sakura in Street Fighter 4 and he didn't plink.
He didn't play.
And he would still get those one-frame links with Sakura all day. So, you, like you said, you know he is not dropping that at all.
Our next match, however, we have Splice
So
F
excited
Champ
for this.
versus Heshin Chang.
Oh, man. Okay. So it is going to be F Champ. And, you know, we've talked so much about Shen Chang before in the past, just talking about how strong of a player he is. And it always feels like we talk about him, and he doesn't ever seem to perform up to what we say.
He is ridiculous.
But he is ridiculous.
He is actually ridiculous. And he runs jury. So, like, we don't get to see, I mean, outside of, like, Clegg Madness and in a very small group of other players, we don't get to see that much jury. But I can tell you right now, from personal experience, his jury is pretty legit. Like, it is on the level. But, of course, Splice F Champ, this dude is a master of many games. His Dawson is definitely one of the best in the country. And he has some of the best defense in Street Fighter V, in my personal opinion, especially coming from the fact that he plays Marvel. And that's one of the things that it makes him excel in Marvel. The fact that he has such good defense, and when he does choose to go on offense, it's the smartest situation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He is one of the most mathematically sound scientific players. He's like crunching frame data numbers in his head, like as the match goes on. It's pretty crazy. You know, speaking of jury, actually, I noticed Infiltrations didn't make it out to this premiere event either. He skipped a couple of events because he said he wasn't prepared yet, at NCR, and he has been learning jury, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's been pretty sticking pretty hard to jury. Thing is like I haven't seen enough of his play to see what he's actually like, what kind of ground he's gained when running the character. I'm still very much interested to see what's going to happen because he's definitely one of the best players in the world right now. Where regardless, that Dawson color is sick.
That is nice. I like that color a lot.
That is a really cool color. Anyways, but no, Splice F Champ is definitely one of those people you need to look out for. But Shen Chang though, you definitely cannot count him out, especially if you don't know anything about this matchup and the character herself. It might come back to haunt you. First game underway. You see him getting those charges.
Yeah, Shen Chang is also a very kind of calculated player as well, although he does like to overwhelm you. One of his favorite characters has always been Yun. He's been like almost every game. There we go. Right over the Dulcim limbs, that standing heavy kick.
You have to be really careful versus Jury. She has her walk speed and her dash are very finicky. They look really weird. So a lot of people get hit trying to punish or get out of her shimmy range or her throw range. Oh, that B skill trades.
Shin was willing to just EX.
Nice slide.
Pinwheel in the middle of that. Yeah, but good slide from. Oh wow, it missed, and F-Champ's gonna get under there. Stays off screen away, teleports through, but unfortunately Shen Chang was moving forward, so didn't actually get to keep him locked down on that EX fireball. Oh!
Oh wow, just teleports to get out of there and then goes over the slide, but not able to make anything happen.
Okay.
And that round seemed like it was in control.
Yeah.
For Shen Chang.
Shen Chang was doing really well, but now all of a sudden F-Champ was able to make that comeback, take that round. And he started doing that by sliding a lot. Shen, you can see, was trying to get punish a lot with those standing heavy kicks, but yeah, like there you go. That's what he was trying to do a lot. So F-Champ was trying to slide a lot more, and it would go right under there, and he would be able to punish on the whip.
Runs into that standing roundhouse.
God, he confirmed the standing roundhouse into a standing light kick.
And it's really hard for Shen Chang to get in. We saw him using that EX pinwheel a few times to try and get in, but it did not work out. Almost fully stocked on charge. Just neutral jump. There's an anti-air from F-Champ. Activation.
Stayed in the front. Caught Shen by surprise. And then the whip and the throw. That's always that other trick because you see the instant air teleport to the other side. Your initial reaction is, oh crap, gotta block. Make sure I turn around and block the right way. Then you see him whiff a jumping attack and you're like, okay, I blocked the right way. But that jump attack is meant to miss, and so he can land and throw you at times. He makes you react to one mix-up, but he's actually setting up for a completely different mix-up.
And the pace of this match is definitely in favor of F-Champ. It seems like Shen Chang had a lot of control, but every time it just boiled down to the fact that F-Champ was content in making sure not to put himself in a situation where he can get exposed. So that was really smart.
Let me hear your sweet scream.
Man, Dawson has some really cool colors. Actually, I'm a fan of a lot of the colors in Street Fighter V. I will say that.
Dude, have you seen like the brand new colors that just came out?
No.
Like some of them are pretty nice. Like Cammy has she looks like in the battle outfit, she has like an X-Men color on it. It's like really nice.
Yeah, that
blue,
outfit
yellow,
is ridiculous. Like people said like that was like a teaser, but the minute I saw that outfit, I was like, oh, that is definitely like an X-Men outfit.
Yeah.
Like 90s X-Men, Jim Lee X-Men outfit. Anyways, game 2. Shen Chang changes the outfit, and we change the stage. And that low projectile from Jury is a major part of her offense. A lot of people get clipped, a lot of trades go in her favor because a lot of people try to move her. They don't expect that ground fireball to keep traveling.
Good defense so far for Shen, but unfortunately, look at all that. Oh, he just lost all that gray health. And he is trapped in the corner. Look at this rush down. Remember, you mentioned this earlier that, you know, F-Champ is really good at knowing when to go for the offense. He knew he had the advantage there, but
man, that carrot throw is ridiculous.
And now Shen is going crazy. And just like that, he's caught up. Although, if he gets hit, oh, that was beautiful. To punish the fireball from the screen away, had that V-trigger, V-skill all ready to go.
Nice pressure here from Shen Chang. Corner. Oh, nice slide to get that confirm in the trigger. Not able to take anything with it though.
Oh!
Caught you peeking. You see that activation, and a lot of times you want to hit a button because you think she's going to throw you again.
Right.
A lot of people get it opened up. Big button, and he goes right back and goes for 2 charges. That light kick and the fierce charge. Roundhouse charge.
I saw a joke recently that, you know, every Jury player begins every round by backdashing, and so they can charge up. Alright, nice spacing for the pinwheel. F-Champ not close enough to be able to punish it properly. Oh, goes for a throw bait, but nice stuff from F-Champ again. Good patience, but now Shen Chang here with almost a half-life lead. Looking really strong here to take game number 2. He's charging up that V-skill.
Oh, that was so good. Gets the knockdown, charges up the V-skill right after it.
Any hit right now could be death, because look at all that meter that Shen Chang is sitting on.
Full resources.
Okay, spends one of the bar. Oh, okay, now spends an EX to go in for the Hazan.
Roundhouse and a bunch of good trades coming out on the side of F-Champ right now.
And how did F-Champ get the lead? It was like you blinked and then all of a sudden F-Champ had more health. Oh no.
Oh, this should be the round.
Oh, not quite. Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Gets the sweep. Shen Chang takes game 2. Ooh, and that looked a lot better in favor of that Jury play.
All right, 1-1 now. And you can see F-Champ with kind of a little bit of a deep thought look on his face, trying to crunch basically what happened exactly that match and see if he can make the proper adjustments for it.
Well, you spoke on how much control Champ had, and well, how much control Shen had, and then it just switched to Champ tying up the life.
Shen was able to pull that one out, so let's see what kind of adjustments Champ is going to try to make.
Nice, tries to use that fireball to cover up that dash-in throw. Nice tech by F-Champ.
Yeah, for sure. It's just one of those tough situations because how many Juries do you have to practice against, you know?
And that fireball is definitely leading the way for Jury to get in. It's definitely saved him a few times. There's that activation. Teleports to the other side.
Yeah.
Back throw.
He was ready for that throw mix-up. Oh my god. And that wasn't even a true combo either. Oh no, that's going to be the damage. Wow.
Set point here for F-Champ.
Round 2. Fight.
Backdash. Charge.
Yep. Every time. Charging that fireball is so important because it's safe on block. And so you can turn a lot of her pressure into safe pressure by canceling into the fireball at the end. Good trade for F-Champ. As long as you keep the character out, you're always better off.
Yeah, canceling to that fireball makes it negative too, so just checking it is all you get. Nice. I see Shen Chang trying to get more control of the middle screen, but Champ just taking that opportunity to get out of there.
Oh no, looked like he went for the throw bait, but when he walked back in, he put himself at the range. Champ actually had a slightly delayed throw, so he was able to catch that forward walk. But here comes Shen Chang into the corner now. Okay, gonna use the V reversal to get out of there and keep the pressure going. Gonna be able, yeah, the EX1 is safe and doesn't use up any of the charges that he's built up. Oh my god, here we go. Ooh, the Throwtech OS Dulcim version. But now a tiny bit of life. Oh, and the feng shui.
And the walk back.
Oh, man.
Medium kick to take the round. Set point for both of our contenders right now. And when Shen Chang gets started, it looks almost impossible to come back.
Yeah, you saw, I mean, we could see on our screen F-Champ just shaking his head. Very frustrating.
A lot of life lost early here by Shen Chang.
I counter pokes from Shen Chang with that standing medium kick, of course. I believe that's medium kick. Oh, I thought that was actually a conversion off the fireball. Not quite.
Tech. You see him going back to that middle. Man, that standing middle kick, man, is so good. And you see Shen Chang not afraid to use it. Using that fireball is actually clipping a lot of Dawson's limbs.
Right.
Finds the hit, and that is a bad situation to be in here for Shen Chang.
Oh, he went for the throw. He went for the throw.
Same side. Oh.
F-Champ ends up taking it over Shen Chang. And
Dawson.
I mean, like I said, you could kind of tell in the second game there that F-Champ maybe a little bit of character unfamiliarity. It's really hard to find a jury of your peers, right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like, you end up with no practice against that character. So, but F-Champ was still able to take it. Came down to the last round, though, so it was really kind of... That's the nerves of steel that F-Champ has.
That's
so.
true. I'm going to take a look at a replay real quick. Nice whiffs to throw. You see Champ just hold back to get out of that situation and then teleports on the same side to close out the round. And you see Champ, because we saw like how downhill it went. The minute like Shen Chang got you in the corner, the pressure that he put on you was ridiculous.
Yeah.
On top of sitting out projectiles to try to trade with those limbs, he had a good game plan. But the fact that Champ was not let him get anything started,
Right.
the up teleport, using stasis to move around the screen a lot of gales, air-to-airs, just to make sure that she couldn't get in. It was a really smart play by F-Champ.
Yeah, F-Champ is going to move on, and Shen Chang, who we always talk about going into loser's bracket, but he still has a chance to make it out of his pools, and we're going to have some great matches coming up. We're going to have Gamer B versus Smug coming up next. You do not want to miss this match. We still don't have a Balrog in top 8 at a CPT event.
That doesn't mean he's not good, James.
No. Right, and Smug is going to try to rectify that. Let's see what he can do after this break.